where my weight's at. Not gonna be too accurate because I'm going to keep my shoes on. I haven't weighed myself in a while. Oh, so we're under 200. That's a good sign. I'm gonna say about 198, maybe even a little less, but like I said, I have shoes on. Around 198. Phenomenal spot. Considering I haven't weighed myself in a while. Got the JJAC tracksuit on. Beautiful day in the neighborhood. Don't be mine. Just recline. Keep things moving efficiently and fast today. Just going to stick with one variation from my upper chest, which is going to be the dumbbell press today. And this is the second set warm up. So I'm going to go right into the working set now. And I'm going to be shooting for 6 to 8 reps. I don't know where I'm going to start for the working sets. Got the 55. I think I'm going to go with maybe the 75. This is my first real chest session in a couple months, honestly. So I ain't gonna go crazy. Stick with the 75s. That was a good guesstimate. That was right where I needed to be, right there. Oh. Oh. Coming across the top. Really felt it right here. So I'm gonna do one more set like that. And then I'm going to do decline pressing. And most likely gonna do that on the Smith machine. Definitely gonna do it on Smith. And I'll do one warm-up set there and then go into my working sets. I'm already mapping out the whole session. After decline, then I'll do some cable work, and then I'll go right into shoulder pressing. Most likely do some high reps there for the front, and then do more lateral work and rear delt work versus front delt work. After that, I'll do my abs, and I'm going to superset that with some tricep stuff, and that'll be the session. Ooh. My rest period was probably like 60 seconds because of the talking. Second working set, 6 to 8 reps. And this is the final working set. So I did 2 working sets, 2 warm-up sets for dumbbell pressing incline. Come on. That was weird. Failed in the middle of the set. Oh, that was funny. Actually, do some hammer strength decline pressing instead of Smith machine. Easier setup, that's why. So this is the third working set. I literally jumped right in, put 2 plates on each side, and got right into the working sets. Only because I feel warmed up, basically. My chest feels warmed up. My tendons, joints, all that stuff feels warmed up. So that's why I jumped right into the working sets here. So last working set, this is the third working set. And then I'm going to get into some cable crossovers with varying degrees of articulation, meaning up and down, middle, all that good stuff. Getting the squeeze, and then I'm going to get into my shoulder stuff. After that, I'm going to do ab and superset stuff, that ab stuff with my tricep working, and all that's going to be real simple. Really, the whole session today is real simple. Not a lot of variations in exercises and all that stuff, but last working set, seatbelt, because we don't want to crash. Same rep range. I'm doing 6 to 8 reps. One more. Yeah, buddy. The last exercise I did was decline. I'm actually going to go back to my upper chest. So I'm going to take these downward so I can bring them up here. And I'll do high reps here. So high meaning 10, 12 reps. And I'll do 2 sets here. And then I'll take them to the top and come down to hit the lower chest. 2 sets there, same rep range. And then I'm going to get into my triceps and my ab supersets. Oh, actually, sorry, shoulders. Am I getting delirious? So, and my stance is some people you see it do it here. This is pretty standard. Sometimes you do a staggered. It just really depends on how you feel. So now we coming down. Additional detail on these tracksuits is on the back there. It says Royal Priesthood. If you know, you know. All right. So adjusted the arms. Now we're going to be working on that decline chest area. Oh. And I like to bend over slightly here and come from behind you. That feels good. I'll do 3 sets here, 45-second rest in between the sets. And instead of going into shoulder pressing for my front delts, since I've already done pressing work, some good old school hexagon dumbbells. One of the major things that I learned over the years, mind you, I've been training since 2015, is managing my energy, because you can have a lot of meals in you. You completely filled up on the fuel you need to train. But if you like not monitoring your energy level through the session, then you're gonna burn out fast. So that fluctuates, honestly. Sometimes you got a lot of energy and sometimes you don't have a lot. But the key is you just gotta know where you're at so that you can effectively build your workout around that. So right now, where I'm at the tail end or latter end of my workout, and my energy is burnt. I didn't eat anything this morning. It's 11:27. I had a cup of espresso, and that's it. My body weight's at 198, which again, I'm happy with that. I'm surprised that it was 198, given that I've been just being a little bit more relaxed with my nutrition, eating pizza. And so yeah, right now I'm going to do some supersets with leg raises and some dumbbell work with my triceps. Very simple. And again, that's another key thing that I learned is simplifying my workout. Simplifying can mean a lot of things, but for today, for me, it means keeping my variations in the workouts minimal, choosing 1 or 2 different workouts for each muscle group and sticking with those, and doing minimal warm-up sets, warming up as soon as I could, getting into 2 working sets, all out working sets, and not to failure, but pushing hard. That's it. So now I'm head right over to the lying skull crushers with the dumbbells. Yeah, I'll do both. For a moment, I considered just doing one arm at a time, but I want to stay on track and stay efficient. So 2 arms. We're burning out. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I got maybe 15. I wasn't really counting. I'm gonna move up to the 30 pounds, and we're gonna do 3 more rounds, just like that, supersetting leg raise with these dumbbell skull crushers, and then I'll do a little bit of cable crunches with some cable push downs. 3 rounds there, and that's the session, everybody. 2026 for me is balance. Got to keep my obsessions in check, everybody. I don't know how y'all feeling out there. Maybe you feel the same way, but I gotta maintain a good balance of things. I can't just be obsessed with one aspect of who I am. And what I mean is, like, since 2015, I've been going hard with my bodybuilding, just learning as much as I possibly could about fitness and training and all that good stuff. It's been fun, but it's been a 2025. I have been going through so many changes and fluctuations in my life that, in retrospect and reflection, I realized that the absence of exploring other areas of who I am left me feeling really hollow. So that awareness compelled me to shift and just explore other aspects of myself. For me, it's all about trying to be the whole version of myself, not just parts and pieces, fragmentations. I got to be whole. So what that means is not training 5, 6 times a week, maybe 3, maybe sometimes 2, and definitely staying locked into my books that I'm excited to release to the world. So excited about that. Um, Definitely looking forward to getting some of the workshops that I've been developing over the past 2 years, 2.5 years, getting those workshops going in the community that I'm in and really engaging with people, seeing how people are living, seeing where people really are, not just in the digital space, but in real time. That's super important to me right now. That's why I post a lot about doing research over the internet and things like that, and then taking that research and asking questions and hoping I get a lot of feedback and from people in digital space, but they're just to verify the information that I'm finding. Okay, let's get into these gold crushers. Oh, ooh, okay. See if I got two more. Okay, one more. Okay. Ooh, failure. Sure, if I would have jerked, I could have got two more.